Last year, Fairmont State posted a 22-8 mark. It's the 8th time in 15 years that the Fighting Falcons have won 20 games under head coach Steve McDonald. Fairmont State graduated four-year starter Haley Garrett, but will get point guard Mackenzie White, who missed last season due to an injury back. The Fighting Falcons are picked to finish 5th this year. Please welcome to the podium head coach Steve McDonald.
Excuse me, I apologize. I came straight from practice. That's true. First, I want to thank all of you all for coming. We get so little coverage in terms of on a day-to-day basis. So when you guys make a trip all the way down here to Charleston, it's exciting for us. It means a lot to all of us up here. It's tremendous for women's basketball and tremendous for the Mountain East. We lost 4 starters last year. We have 1 returning starter. 70% of our offense, 65% of our rebounding. We're brand new, and to be picked 5th, I'm absolutely amazed. So I take it as respect for the program, not necessarily an understanding of the players. We think that we will be very, very good at some point. I'm just not sure when that point will be, and I mean that sincerely. We have a lot of talent. We work extremely hard, and this is a group of girls that I love. When I talk to them in the circle at the end of practice, all eyes are on me, and heads are shaking this way, and no eyes are rolling, and that's huge. That's huge. So we're very thrilled about this team. I think they can do some amazing things.
Knock on wood, we can't withstand any injuries, but the thing I love about this team more than anything else is that every day in practice I can tell I have their attention. And when you have talent and you've got their attention, then generally good things are going to happen. So we feel very good about the year, and as I said earlier, I think we're going to be really, really good at some point in the season. Our teams usually are better in January and February than they are early. You know, unfortunately with regional rankings and so forth, you have to do well early as well. So we're really looking forward to it, though. We think we've got a great group of kids.
You mentioned Unity coming back. Is it kind of uncommon with a person in our situation? She's from the area, she's your only senior. Are you asking more of a leadership role from her because she's your only senior and she takes that role upon herself?
Every kid that we recruit, when they come to us as a freshman, we tell them it's their job to be a leader. So we honestly expect every kid on our team to lead. And we try to do little things from time to time in practice and off the court to promote leadership by our entire team. I think Katie is a very, very likable person, and because she works so hard and she is so talented, and this is her last hurrah, I think the other kids follow her, but I think they also follow Mackenzie. I think they follow Emily. They see how hard Amanda Ruffner works. Deidre Combs is a talent and works hard. So kids tend to follow other people that work hard, and we have an entire team of kids that work hard.
Coach, you mentioned that you guys are aiming to do some amazing things, some special things this year. Have you guys kind of taken on any new identity this year? Or is it just kind of same old Fairmont State basketball, get down to work and have fun while doing it?
If it is same old Fairmont State basketball, we're going to win 20-plus games and be in the hunt.
Sure.
So I'll be pretty happy if it's the same Fairmont State old basketball. At the same time, I think this is a very special group. This is my 35th year in coaching, and these girls are pretty darn special, and I can see it in their eyes. And so it's just a matter of, you know, all the coaches, we always talk about you got to work every day, you got to get better. Well, it's really true. It's really true. But this is a group that I think has a chance to be very, very special by the end of the season.
You're always one to give credit to your assistant coaches and everything like that. How nice is it to have Hallie Gano back this year to kind of impart some wisdom, even more so on the girls, some of the newcomers and things like that?
Well, I think the neat thing for us in our program is Stephanie Michael, our full-time assistant, she's one of the first people we've ever hired that didn't play for us. And so here's Hallie Gano, another example, a 3-year starter, wanted to be a part of the program still. And I think that speaks volumes for the program. Hallie is just a wonderful kid. I mean, she's so intelligent, and our players respect her so much, and she's so mature. So she can draw that line easily between player and former friend player, now coach. And that's a unique thing. So I'm blessed. I've got 2 of the best to help me.
from talking to Mackenzie in the preseason, she was kind of hoping that a couple people or teams would kind of maybe look down on you guys and say, oh, they lost so much, and then she said that she's hoping you guys will really surprise a lot of people, and she's expecting you guys to surprise a lot of people. Is that kind of the mentality you guys are taking this year?
We talked about that this morning. We don't always have the greatest practices. This morning I had to coach effort. As a basketball coach, you don't want to have to coach effort. You want to coach basketball. Today I had to coach effort a little bit. And at the end of practice, one of the things we talked about, I said, I've got to go. I said got to go because I don't really relish coaches' meetings, and I like you guys, but I'm not real fond of media day. So, I told him I've got to go to a coaches' meeting and then hang out all day and do the media thing and all of that. And I said, we'll get picked 5th, and you can check and make sure that I'm not lying to you. I said, we'll get picked 5th because they respect our program, but we only have one returning starter, so they'll think we're not going to be that good. Because for us, to be picked 5th, it means it's almost an insult to us. We feel like we're always better than 5th. And so to be picked 5th, it's a bit of an insult. Our kids will take it that way and put a chip on their shoulders.